Now, 4H rejection continuations. This is the first pattern that you guys will have to learn to identify. It's not going to be easy based on the answers that I've been getting from some of you here. And this is very important while we do this now. Now, here we have, and I don't want to get too nitty-gritty about this structure, so please identify this structure as a push phase in the market and as an exhaustion phase. Okay? If you identify this as a lower high, is this fine to sell based on 8 hours worth of rejection at this level? Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, if you get the shift.
Good sell, yeah.
Very good. Very well done. If this is our higher low structure and price is failing to break with this huge rejection, can we now take this as a double bottom or an indication of bullish pressure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Now we have what pressure in the market?
Bullish.
Very good.
Bullish.
We now have what retracement of this previous candle?
50%.
Very good. Now, are we basing this trade just because price has retraced off of this candle and made a 50% retracement? This is going to be a very clear higher low, but is this all we're basing this off as?
No.
No.
Very good. If structure was up, this was the higher low, but it failed to make the higher high, but made the lower high, but failed to make the lower low with a strong rejection. Now we have the rejection. That's our first stance. And
Indecision.
Yes. The momentum shift, which is creating 16 15-minute candles to the upside, creating potentially higher lows, higher highs. And now we have a retracement. This potentially is either going to be a double bottom or higher low, then look for continued buying opportunities. This must be understood. Now here, we have structure that was down. We have structure that has pulled back. Now, look at the two examples. How clean is this now that we understand the structure here and we've seen what's happened?
Clear.
Clear. If we didn't see this in the live markets and we lost this trade, does it matter?
No.
Nope.
Right. But if somebody else in the community took it, very well done. Now, notice with this example, we have a strong push phase, a very small drip to the upside, and what's happened here with this candle?
50% retracement.
From the high.
Broke out.
Very good. It broke out. What happened to the next candle?
Broke back in.
Broke back in.
Very good.
Broke
We
back
have
in.
continued sell pressure, and now we have a retracement of this previous candle. Now, notice one thing. Did price break? Well, it did break below. Maybe you would have got your sales taken profit. But point, did it close below the previous structure?
No.
No. We had then another retracement back to this level, which could have created what pattern?
Cheeseman.
Top.
Or a cheese man. Yes. Correct.
Yes.
Very good. Based on the 15-minute time frame, then we had the continuation. Two examples. Very simple answer. We have price action indicating strong rejection for bullish pressure at a key level in the market, failing to make a lower low. We had first signs, pressure, retracement. Now, this is pretty immediate. Here we have price pushing to the upside, finally breaking out, indicating bullish pressure, but an immediate break in with a retracement, but a failure to break below. Not immediate. Then finally, it broke below. Now, is it wrong to take the sell here?
No, as long as the range can be met.
Very good, because when price is up here, we don't know that it's going to reject here. If price now closes above, is it wrong to take the sell here?
No.
As long as
If
what?
it closes above, then yeah.
Okay. So if it closes above, which is the previous candle, it is wrong to take the trade, because what could price now be creating?
Bullish momentum.
Well, that's going to be obviously clear, but if it's closing above on this candle, it's potentially now creating what?
A range.
Right. So now we need to wait for price to clearly break, close below the previous structure, and then you can start looking for sells. Now, you may not sell here, but how many candles is created in this 4H candle?
16, 15 minutes.
So very good. So during this period of this price action pushing down, we may have
Lower
taken the
highs.
trade. Okay. Now, I just want to identify this as just a clean 4H wick rejection or break back in trend continuation trade. Visualizing this as sells, visualizing this as buys. Does this make sense?
Yep.
Anybody else have any qualms with this? Without getting
Yeah, Rox.
pretty. Yep.
Hi, Rox. How are you?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I have a question there for the first one for the higher low, the bullish one. You see, after that 4-hour candle rejection.
Yep.
So my question is, do we have again to wait for that momentum shift so that we get in the trade?
Now, would you buy this level?
No.
How could you buy this level?
No.
5-minute time frame.
What pattern would it create?
Double bottom.
Very good. Now, if you know double bottom is part of our strategy and what we take, and you identify it as that, and you can visualize that price has made the lower high, but failed to break the lower low, and has created the strong rejection, if price action is what, how can you take this trade? Clean.
Buy stop.
Clean. As long as price action is clean. So if price action comes back to this level and bounced around like this and then made the falls break out, break back in, are you buying this level? After all this mess, are you?
I don't know.
No. If price has broken through that level, come back, clearly bounced, left it, come back, now it looks like a very nice double bottom. Which pattern looks more better? This or this?
The second this.
My point is just keep it simple. Back to the question. If you identify this as a huge rejection and you cannot identify this as a buyable opportunity, you are now waiting for the continuation of this bullish pressure to show momentum, which within 16, 15-minute candles is creating higher highs, higher lows, to then look for the retracement of that previous candle to buy, which is here. Make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
Okay.